All right, good afternoon, viewers of ProsTalk and Buildy. For those who are just tuning in, we just wanted to, again, quickly define and describe lang what Buildy po no and ProsTalk is. So Buildy po is a one-stop platform for everyone that builds, and ProsTalk po is our social corporate responsibility for the company to invite professionals, credible contractors, providers, merchants, so that you have access to contractors and merchants that are trustworthy. Buildy po is a platform that encourages that transparent interaction with those who are in need and those who can address and solve for those needs. So today po, very interesting guest that we have. I will introduce Mr. Roy, Mico, and Eriel. They are from Othmann Incorporated, and I think they're one of our first guests that really has the specialty in this area, and it would be very, very interesting to speak to them because I think as we continue to grow the construction industry and further professionalize it in the Philippines, ito yung mga basic core requirement for any construction. So without further ado, Eriel, do you want to just quickly introduce Othmann Incorporated to our audience?
Yeah, thank you so much, Nat, for having us in the Buildy interviews. We're very grateful to be part of the ProsTalk. So to introduce our team quickly first, my name's Eriel. I'm part of the marketing team here in Othmann. With me here today is Sir Roy, who is our business development head. He'll be talking more about the piping systems that we have. So Othmann and Otheli Marketing Incorporated, we really do specialize in plastic piping systems for water applications. So across water distribution, drainage, as well as fire-proof systems. I'd say, I guess, for Othmann and Otheli, we are one of the few companies here in the Philippines that has the broadest selection of piping systems across the categories we carry. Whether you're building, whether you're a homeowner building your dream house, or even a developer contractor building a low-cost housing project, we have something for you in our company. As seen in our background also, we've been in the industry for around 25 years already. We're actually going 30 in a few years. So we're very grateful for all of our clients and partners for the support that we have. Yeah, so that's a quick intro on our company. Ms. Nat, I'll give the floor back to you for the remainder of this discussion.
Sure. Thank you so much, Eriel and Roy. I think it's really important. One of the things that ProsTalk do is really educate the Filipino community on how important it is to select contractors and suppliers that have credibility and legitimacy. Because normally, alam mo, most Filipinos pag may construction, they're like, pwede na yan, okay na yan, ganito na lang yan, right? And they don't know that those things will actually cost them more in the end, right? Because when they select somebody na hindi nagbibigay ng tamang advice, yung load, pag-kuryente, hindi tamang waterproofing, like ito, pipes, mabilis silang, and that's the goal, no? That's the passion of Buildy, is to let people know na akala mo nakatipid ka, okay? But exactly. in the long run, you realize, oh my God, yung repair, yung rework, mas lumaki pa yung gastos mo. Whereas if you consulted with, let's say, for instance, your company, Othmann, you've been doing this for 25 years, you have all the experience. If they spoke to you, probably they would have avoided the actual financial implication ng cost at saka yung cost ng oras and stress, right? Kasi
yeah, that's right.
Na naman. Right, okay. So thank you for being on the show today. So really, really quick po, no? Before we start, can you enlighten us on how important good plumbing work is on a building?
Yes, Nat. Thank you for good day to you and to Buildy. Well, definitely a good plumbing system is really a vital part of any building. No matter how big or small the building is. Okay, so, or for whatever purpose that building is designed to serve, no? I would sometimes make an analogy of a piping system to our own body's veins and arteries, right? So our veins carries blood and it circulates it throughout our body. No, so when it ruptures or when our veins are blocked, that could spell doom for our health. Diba? It's a very high hazard to our health. No, so it goes the same with a building's piping system. No, so every person needs water. Water is life. And so every building needs to have a good plumbing system. Unfortunately, piping system in a building is one of the most overlooked item in every construction or in any building. Probably because most of the time, pipes are always concealed inside our walls or on the floors or in the beams and posts, so hindi natin siya masyadong nakikita. Unlike tiles and fixtures and paintings and claddings, which are visually appealing, so most of the time, these are what our architects and homeowners are very particular with. No?
Yes.
But only when it starts to leak, no? Only when there's not enough water coming out of your faucet, that's the only time that owners start to realize how important a good piping system is in their houses or in their buildings. But by that time, damage is already there, no? Not to mention the extensive and the expensive repair work that has to be done. No, and it is so heartbreaking to see your expensive tiles and fixtures being torn off your walls just to do those repairs. But wala tayong magagawa. We really have to do it. So, and that's why that's where Othmann comes in the picture. We have made it our personal mission and responsibility to educate not just your architects, the contractors and the designers and installers, but also the homeowners themselves. We try to present them different solutions that they can have in their piping system. With Othmann, it is not just about selling pipes. It has become our guiding principle to become solution providers for our clients. It is basically helping our clients get the best advantage and the most benefit of whatever products that we can offer them. So as you've mentioned earlier, especially with our situation right now with the pandemic, everybody's cutting down on their construction costs. And for us, our mindset is not just to be kumaga magtipid, but just to give our clients the best material and the best solution that they can have, specifically in the plumbing system or piping system of their buildings.
Yeah, thank you, Roy. And that's a great analogy, right? Just because hidden ang pipes, people tend to think na parang pwede na yan. I think that's one of the major sakit ng mga Filipinos na yung pwede.
Yes.
What they don't understand, to your point, gagastos ka ng mahal sa tiles and fixtures, waterproof mo, tapos babasagin mo lang later kasi yung leak nasa loob, wala sa labas.
Exactly.
So I think, for those who are watching us, no, I think that's one of the things that Othmann can bring to you, right? You're going to invest heavily on the exterior, right? There's so many layers there. Kasi waterproof ka, yung tiles, grout, everything. Tapos pangit yung pipes that you've installed, babakbakin mo lang later on, and it's really more troublesome for you. So for those who are watching, I hope you guys, really grasp yung need to have good piping at home or good plumbing, because again, that's essential to your day-to-day activities, right? I think for most people, mamili ka, mamatay yung kuryente, mawalan kang tubig, di ba?
Absolutely true.
And everyone would always say, mamatay na lang yung kuryente. Depende. But I think this is great, Roy, no? That people will know that there is, kasi madalang karamihan ng mga plumbing, di ba, naka-advertise na yan sa street na
pwede na.
Correct. But to your point, if you're going to invest on very expensive tiles or any finishing for that matter, tapos hindi maganda yung nandun sa behind the scene, malaking problema po yan in the future. So maraming po salamat. So sir, can you give us a history of reinventing the Philippine piping industry? Can you take us through that?
Yeah, well, as earlier mentioned earlier, our company has already been almost 30 years na in the plumbing industry. No, so for one by one, we have found better materials to replace our conventional system. No, so we're always looking for innovative approach, better materials, better solutions to replace these quite problematic conventional materials. So this is for different applications. So what are these? No, for example, for water line, where we previously only have galvanized iron, which are very prone to corrosion, no, kalawang, and also we also have a cheaper PVC pipes, but they can only handle so much pressure, no. So for high fluctuating pressures, they're really prone to leakage, no. So for water line, we now have 5 different brands for water line, PEX and PPR materials. For PEX, we have Raw Titan, basically recommended for high-end or own-use luxury homes. No, we also have 4 PPR brands to choose from. 2 are from Germany and 2 are from China for those looking for more cost-effective solutions, basically for developers' projects. No. Now, when it comes to drainage application, we used to have cast iron pipes. Cast iron, as we all know, is very expensive. It's very hard to install on job sites, very hard to transport and process. So now you have better solutions with HDPE or high density polyethylene pipes. We have 2 brands, Geberit and Sosun, that you can choose from. These are HDPE pipes, plastics, but very durable and can basically do the job just as well as a more expensive cast iron do. No. Lastly, for the fire protection field, before commonly they use black iron pipes, but just the same with galvanized iron or cast iron, these are prone to corrosion since it's made of metal. No, so it's even riskier to have corrosion on your fire protection piping because once that your sprinkler heads are clogged up, no, so in case of fire, probably less water will come out of your sprinkler heads, and worst case scenario, probably wala na talagang water na bumubuga doon sa ating sprinkler head. So fire could easily escalate and destroy your house, not to mention loss of life, di ba? So with those problems, CPVC comes into picture. No, CPVC, fire protection sprinkler system, is a plastic piping that is designed for fire, no, fire-rated sprinkler system. So there's no more worry about corrosion along your pipe and clogged up sprinkler heads. No, so those are the innovative solutions that now can replace the conventional system. No. So keeping in track with innovative solution, just about 2 years ago, we launched Wexan PPRCT. No, so this is the newest development for water line. For those buildings and projects that are very particular about volume flow rate. No, so what are these? Example are the hotels, really high-rise condominiums, and probably malls na hindi pwedeng konti ang tubig na lumalabas sa ating mga fixtures. No, so PPRCT is the suitable material for that application. So how does this do better than conventional or even the ordinary PPR that we have now? No, so basically Wexan PPRCT is PPR but made stronger and more durable. So it can handle better pressure and better temperature ranges than ordinary PPR. So in such a way that even a thin-walled pipe of PPRCT can do as well as your ordinary PPR. No, because the problem with ordinary PPR, it's very thick, so medyo mas maliit yung kanyang butas, so less ang kanilang water, no, na po-produce. No, so with a PPRCT system, it's basically you don't need to use bigger pipes on your projects. A smaller pipe diameter can do the job of bringing you enough water. So basically, it can save you a lot of money. About 30% of your plumbing cost can be reduced. No, it can be saved.
Okay.
With the PPRCT.
Yeah. Yes. So thank you, Roy. Again, for those who are watching us, we just want to really, highlight and reiterate. It would be really good for you to consult with professionals. And
Yes.
Roy, actually, that's why this is ProsTalk. Kasi we want to make sure that people have access. Kasi sometimes people are afraid to ask. Kasi meron kagad silang thinking, ay, mas mahal yan. Doon na lang ako, kubero ko doon or somebody. And they fail to realize that the value that professionals bring is like what you described, right?
Yeah,
Everyone
exactly.
Kailangan pag plumbing, bakal, iron, etc. To your point, there are new innovations in the industry that your regular tubero will not know of. And
Exactly.
that is very, very important to consult professionals and to your, like you guys, you've been doing this for 25 years. So you know what's work, what's not work, from a cost perspective, what will be more effective depending on the need. Right? You can make those adjustments. Whereas if you just get a tubero, they will just go back to what they knew or what they know, not giving you the value of para saan po ba? Gaano ba po katagal? Or ano ba yung anong klaseng discussion? It doesn't happen at that level. So again, for those who are watching ProsTalk, we just really wanna, again, make sure you understand the value of consulting professionals. Hindi po to basta, plumbing lang naman yan, bago na ng tubero. So you need to find someone that can really provide you all the options. Again, para hindi po masayang ang ating investment.
Yeah.
So, Roy, before we end this introduction, can you share with us the mission and the core values of your company?
Yeah, thank you. Now with Othmann, for the past 30 years, it has been our mission to provide a comprehensive line of piping system using innovative approach to supply different kinds of projects. So our objective is always to provide better solutions and basically maintenance-free system, specifically in the plumbing industry. So yeah, for the past 30 years of experience, we have learned about those three brand pillars that we have, which is basically bringing our clients only the authentic and genuine quality materials, coupled with innovative solution that for the plumbing aspect, and also combine it with the best after sales and technical support that our company can provide our clients. So especially right now, again, I've mentioned earlier that people are looking for yung tinatawag nating mas sulit na solution. People are also now trying to get those better solutions that they want for their building. So we assure our clients to provide them the best solution that we can offer them with the technical support, because not everybody can provide the technical know-how and especially the tool support, even the tool support that we give our client. Maybe you have the pipes and fittings on your job site, but you don't have the necessary tooling to do it properly, and we can provide that. And also to give our clients generally the peace of mind that they deserve in building these houses and buildings. And not only that, but we at Othmann are capable to provide materials in different kinds of projects. We have worked together with residential projects to big developers with condominiums and community development. So we assure our clients that what they need is readily on stock in our warehouses, and the deliveries are planned to meet the design schedule of your projects or their projects. So that's basically the vision and mission of our company with our clients.
Thank you, Roy. That's fantastic, and that's precisely the reason why we're really, really passionate about ProsTalk and Build, because this brings, companies and organizations like yours, to the forefront of matanggal natin yung concept ng mga tao. Hey, company mahal yan. Right? To your point, you offer something that they can't get from just regular plumbers out there, because you have the experience, you have the technical know-how, and they can consult. Hindi naman lahat ng bagay bayaran na kagad, di ba? And I think those are some of the things that we really wanna, highlight in this program is consulting professionals, may save you more in the long run.
Yes, exactly. And we're actually very glad to hear from our clients. Actually, the consultation is free. Wala kami charge doon. And we'll be more than happy to help them and share with them our knowledge and how they can best use our products in the most efficient way.
Fantastic. So before we close, Eriel, I think for those that have tuned in today, they'll be curious. Sabi nyo kasi free yung consultation, right? So now, the question is, how can they get in touch with you guys? And what's the best way to reach out and ask their questions to Othmann?
Yeah, great question, Nat. So they can reach us through our Facebook page as well as our website. So our Facebook page is fb.com/Othmann Pipes. And our website is othman-pipes.com.ph. So just let us know. We hope that the Buildy community can just let us know that they came from Buildy, and we'll assist them accordingly also.
Right. Thank you so much, Eriel. And again, for those who have been watching Buildy and tuning in to ProsTalk, this show will be stored in our website and in all of, I think we have in YouTube, Facebook also, and Instagram. So if there are certain things that you want to just view again and take note of, especially Roy, yung mga diniscuss mo, alternative solutions, they can jot down, and so that when they call you, right, they have more or less an idea of what they need to ask. So again, thank you so much, Othmann, for hosting, for joining Buildy this afternoon. We're looking forward to more collaborations with you to really promote and educate the broader Filipino public on what professional plumbing can do for them. So with that, marami pong salamat to those who just tuned in and to those who are been faithfully following Buildy. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you, Ms. Nat. Thank you.
Thank you, Nat. Thank you to Buildy.